This past spring, I had the pleasure of listening to friend, Leader in Me Legacy School principal, and empowering leader Muriel speak at a Leader in Me symposium. If you haven't heard her or met her, you simply have to. Now this time, she put out 3 essential questions she likes to ask students at a school as a gauge to how well they're focusing on leadership and learning. When I heard them, I tucked them away for a time like this, when we could share them with a wider audience in the event that you might want to ask them at your school. Here they are. What are you a leader in? It's a good gauge, isn't it? To see if we're all focused as a culture and as individuals, short and tall, young and old, on discovering and unleashing the greatness in everyone, in helping everyone know what they can do and how they can be more their true selves, in helping others find the leader in me. The answer to this question could simply be their class or school leadership role, or it could be a bit deeper and more self-aware as they describe a special talent or ability. What are you a leader in? What if we asked each other this? What would we say? Who makes the decisions in your school? Now, I can see how this question could scare some people, right? And before we might want to gloss over this and not ask it, let's wonder together, what's this question getting at? It's a question about who's in charge, right? Or perhaps it's a question about exactly how much voice and choice every person is encouraged to share about how we do school together. Or maybe it's a question of trust and confidence and just plain knowing the different roles and responsibilities we each have at school. It does get to just how empowered the culture is in a building, doesn't it? And question 3, how do you know you're loved? Now this is good, isn't it? We all know that love is an action, a verb. So the question gets right to that, doesn't it? How do you know you're loved? Because I feel it? What's the action leading to that? How big of a part of school are those actions? Are those actions consistent and unconditional and readily recognizable? Are those actions things that we all do, short and tall, young and old? Do we want to feel loved at school? Do we want to love school? Do we want to love at school? Feedback can be scary, and it can be so powerfully good for us. So here's the invitation if you're willing. Let's do this. Let's ask these questions and reflect on the reactions and what we hear. When you've done that, let us know how it went and what you learned in the comment box below. And in a few weeks, we'll post a follow-up video on who tried it and how it went. Happy asking.